Hey, let's jump in. Let's jump into it. People are going to be trickling in, but let's jump into it. Today, I wanted to bring on my man, good friend of mine. I've known Tyler for about 4 years now. I first met Tyler when he came on my old podcast, the Multifamily Takeoff. And this is another example why, like, dude, for any of you guys that don't have a freaking podcast, like, you guys need to start one. I've met so many freaking amazing connections, like, through the freaking podcast. And I met Tyler through the first one. He came on and he was out in Maui at the time. And I was like, I just really resonated with Tyler. Like, out of the first 100 guests that I had on my first podcast, like, Tyler, freaking just the energy, the way he talks to other people, the way he treats people, everything that he's done in his life and, like, just built it from freaking scratch to what he has now, you know, controlling $500 million of real estate, doing really, really big things in the multifamily space. But more importantly, like, just good human being and, like, super inspirational. And so I wanted to bring him on the call today just to rip and talk shop and just kind of go over really what it takes in terms of mindset, in terms of, you know, the strategies and everything that you have to overcome, the hurdles, because let's be honest, like, this game has so many unknowns and so many hurdles are thrown at us. Every single week I come into the week and I'm just putting out fires, but, like, that's what it fucking takes. And I wanted to bring on Tyler to rip on it. So without further ado, my man, Tyler, I appreciate you coming on the show, dude.
Bro, thanks for having me, man. I'm pumped that we were finally able to make it work out. And the introduction's awesome, bro. Appreciate that intro. And for all y'all for taking time out of your day to come and chat, man, I'm excited about it. So yeah, you absolutely. Fire away any questions and we'll go. But you're right, bro. It's like you mentioned right out the gates that, like, it's coming at you at every angle. And that's what I didn't understand. What I didn't understand is the more that you climb, the more that happens. And so all those little things that seem like big things in the beginning are literally preparing you for the next level. And then the things that I'm dealing with right now, that Rich is dealing with right now, that any of us are dealing with right now, well, those would be little things down the road, right? And these things are preparing us for the next level. It's powerful. And so I will tell you, whatever the challenge is, and where I believe has helped me through all of this, there's tons of things, but one of the biggest things is, if I were to bullet point some of them, one is just physical health. I default to physical, like, to positive physical things. If your physical enhances and impacts your mental more than, I've always known that, but more than I can even begin to tell you, I realize it and see it now. Like, I default to, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out. Like, if I'm feeling stressed, I go work out. Like, it's what I go do. But I don't just feel stressed to go work out. I work out every single day, and I've realized how much that has fortified me mentally. Just mentally. The other side is my narrative, like my internal narrative throughout this entire process has been, and I think this is key in anything we do, by the way, this part, which is, damn, dude, once I get through this, how many other people am I going to be able to help? That's why I love that you lead with it, because that's literally been my internal narrative. It's like, dude, when I get through this, damn, I'm going to be able to help other people break through those walls and those barriers so much quicker, so much easier, so much faster. And that's what gets me through it. It's not about myself. It's not about cutting somebody off at the knees. It's not about, because that stuff will not motivate me, will not drive me. It's about how can I put myself in a position to serve more people. And the only way that I can really see myself doing that is through overcoming challenges, man. I believe that that's why God gives us challenges, is to strengthen us to be able to help other people overcome theirs.
Maybe talk a little bit about the importance when you're getting into your first syndication of getting around bigger players, people that are doing bigger numbers with more zeros and more commas.
Yeah, not just in your first syndication, but Matt, the whole journey, the whole way through, you're trying to level up and make a new normal. Like, I look at a story. I was teaching my kids the other day the basic components of a story, and life is a story. That's all it is. And the basic components of a story are normal, explosion, new normal. So with every story, there needs to be this normal, and then this explosion happens, and there's this new normal. And in life, we need to, like in a business, we have to create those explosions. And part of those explosions are literally just getting in the room with people that are doing shit way bigger than you. And that, like, I will tell you that there's been so many rooms that I've been in where I'm in that room and I'm like, man, I don't belong here. Like, I don't belong here. But it is being in rooms where I don't belong that have helped me elevate to all sorts of different rooms and continually feel like that I belong, and now it's time to elevate to a new room. And so I started in the multifamily space. I knew nobody. I literally knew nobody that owned an apartment building, like nobody. And so that was a huge mental block for me, dude. A huge mental block. I felt like the only people who owned them was people with privileges, people that was handed down to them, people that had connections I didn't have. And my mentor, he called me out. He's like, dude, you're the most judgmental motherfucker on the planet. There's one day, I don't know, coach you call at random, and I was like, I don't like that. Like,
I don't like that at all.
You know, because I don't want to be a judgmental person. Definitely don't want to be known as that. But he's like, no, seriously, bro, you're the most judgmental motherfucker on the planet. Have these people that have it handed down to them, have you talked to them? And I was like, well, no. He's like, go talk to them, dude. Go talk to them. Go ask them what they're doing. And man, I realized that they were no more talented. They were no more connected for the most part. Maybe they were because they had earned those connections, but they were doing shit that I wasn't doing. But the more that I elevate in these rooms, the more people that I meet, like, there's no differences. Man, people are people. It's literally those people who just, they believe they can. They believe they can. They have this unrealistic optimism that shit's just going to work out. And I believe it's absolutely my biggest superpower is I have an unrealistic optimism that no matter what it is, it's going to work out. Like I just do. It doesn't matter what it is, man. It's going to work out for the best. That's a huge thing.